Here we go. Second map, or second best of three, I should say. Took some time. Eventually, we have arrived, and we're going to see who will, in fact, be the team to go for more. And here, VIPERIO, the team that we all thought was going to have a little bit of a project for the future. They do have that. But VERDANT, as of late, has been playing really good, which kind of lets me to believe that there's something up in the air that's going to be happening. Really feel like this VERDANT side can get themselves ahead a lot, and a big amount of time, a big amount of frags that should be made, and good appearance in all of the international events. Let's see if there's a change to be happening though for VIPERIO, because they didn't play too good today in their ESCA game they were supposed to have, or they were playing. 35 loss against Godsend, their newest team. Godsend with all the youngsters that was also on this map of Ancient. But the beginning has been made, the opening has been found, and VIPERIO leads 1-0 here on this map. After that, we would have Inferno, and to end it, it would be Dust 2. So, still, good days. Good ending of the day with some lovely Counter-Strike. We'll have to see if there's any change to be had. Previous game, of course. Good win coming out from K-Team. They're the ones taking the victory, 2-0. But now it's up to VERDANT and VIPERIO to show that off. Here comes the opener. Swishers managed to find it. Long will be cleared. A jump shot around the corner leaves EV absolutely obliterated. A 2-0 should very well be found for VIPERIO, as they're leading going forward here. With that, the 2-0 should be found. From that point onwards, rounds will become somewhat interesting again. Of course, the two UK teams playing against each other. The majority of things were from UK before, from VIPERIO. Now, that's obviously all been changed up a little. It's also a project that's made for the future to try and build and to create a team with structure and all. Swisher played in America. After that, getting picked by Endpoint didn't seem to work. And then the rest of the team only been together for a few months, but all of them kind of coming in every now and then, right? It's 8 months ago since Zodi has gotten himself into it. Screamo 4 months, Death 3 months, Awaken 2. So they've really just been trialing for 1 month each, or just kicking a player every now and then. At some point, you need to start building that structure around it. And when that isn't really working, when that isn't really happening, eventually, you gotta start asking yourself, when will the change be made? Or when will you start just picking up a lineup and not trying to rebuild it into some successful sort of project that is never going to happen? For now, it seems like this is the project that they want to stay with for a little bit longer. At least I hope. I have some faith in it myself. Do like the players a lot that are inside of the team. No one that I'm kind of not too sure about. I feel like Screamo was the one I had the most question marks about, but he's been performing the best out of all of them so far. Dest is a pretty nice Swede. You got Zodi already being there for a long time, and I've always liked Swisher a lot. So I feel like that is kind of a good explanation for it. Whereas VERDANT, I've never really enjoyed a lot, but since the last few weeks, it's been going great. Winning Epic Land has given them a little bit of a boost, and even in some other events, taking some great upsets. This tournament, they started off strong by getting their first win. VIPERIO lost 2-0 against Sinners Academy, almost instant. But now, they are the ones going up 2 or 3-0. Which is really a beginning. That isn't going to be one to forget all too often. Verdant rocking the pistols and armor. VIPERIO is running their way up the ramp, going for a play. Acting out. Dest is trying to clear it. Vacancy sent towards the back of the side, getting taken away eventually. 1-for-1 trade has managed to come out. The ball eventually going down as VIPERIO to go up 4-0 potentially. Buy wasn't good initially for Verdant and still doesn't get any better. There's some kills. No AKs that are in hand reach of any of the players. So the damage from the AKs is too huge still. Swisher getting caught in the act. The Estonian trying to stand tall. DB running up. Frenchman can still make it happen. Most learning trying. Scrimo comes out from behind and shuts them down. VIPERIO is up 4-0. And the question for me really was, you've already played yourself an Ancient before this, right? Just immediately after that one, you're going to play this one. That leaves you with either prepared on the angles or still a little bit exhausted or not fully in a headspace because you've simply just lost it. But maybe they can, in fact, get themselves some promising looks. I really hope so. Because, let's be real, the 4-0 start is by no means going to be achievable. Easily drawn into a tie. So it's done them good than harm. Vice versa. Which I think can really suit a team. And I still remember back in the day when I played some like qualifiers in some tournaments. We had like Mirage 3 times in a row. And I still remember the third time we played it, we just weren't aware. But the second time was the best team, the best matchup. Because then we were prepared. We were not exhausted from the angles necessarily. We were trying to find out new things. Our playbook was starting to get stretched a lot. So with that, I feel like VIPERIO could be a team that's definitely the driving seat in this game. After a third map of Ancient, we would start to get a little crazy at times. That ain't something we're gonna get. After this, it will be Inferno time. Verdant is going to respond. No bomb has yet gone down. As soon as they will hear the plant, maybe a chance to start walking in. Screamo up close though, 1-for-1 trade. Giraffe missing some shots, giving Swisher a chance. Waits on the back of the side, AK shown. Gives DV a chance to mow him down. Just tries to line him up, but that's a great kill on Swisher. Awaken is going to have to step up all by himself. A 1 versus 2. Oh. Is he going to get it? Damage done on the first. Extinct will fall. A bit of a chance. Awaken does it. The Bulgarian superstar gets it done for VIPERIO. That is brilliant work for VIPERIO coming out. And Verdant thought they could just set up. But in fact, it all started falling apart miraculously. He even played for VIPERIO for a short period of time. 2 times in VIPERIO for Awaken. Finding himself back at this roster. Played for VIPERIO a little bit. That wasn't like any officials that he played, I think, back in that time. Or at least not on the HLTV. We see them. I think he played for them like a few events on Wikipedia. That was about it. He found himself on the team of 7 AM, where he got signed to. That didn't work out as planned. 7 AM, leaving them all aside. And an organization like VIPERIO stepping up and bringing home a European lineup. We can see why Awaken is part of that one. Zodi, can he clutch it up? Chance for him to bring a victory to their side. Let them cross. Don't know if the flank around into cave has been seen. IGL, the Dane. Can he deliver when it's most needed? Halfway tick to bomb is. Giraffe has no kit to work with, so this clear on cave potentially needs to be sophisticated, or otherwise just a tap And no time to do it anyway. Now a stick is required. Zodi has played this well. No one is on the bomb. Zodi has been able to get VIPERIO their 6th round. It's already 6-0. No response from Verdant yet. And things will have to change if they want to make it happen. Because right now, still nothing comes from it. Nothing gets done. Helping Artist on middle. Double flash kill coming out. Verdant, man advantage has been found. Was low. Nate might finish him off and might finish the deal. Control that Verdant has in this round is great, but it's simply just because of a mid-exec. That's everything. Good shot on Awaken. Here we have the 50-second mark with VIPERIO going for that B exec. At least that's where they're trying to end on. 50 seconds for making that play. Screamo down low. And he's going to be the first one walking in. Waiting for a swing is Swisher. So if the swing can now come in, maybe Swisher has a chance. But Vacancy is well aware of Swisher's position. Gets Verdant up to there first. And maybe a comeback is in the workings right now. Still going to be up to the team who's more solid in the full buy rounds. And as the pistols, the follow-ups have all been going the way of VIPERIO, that is still sort of the rhythm they were in. They lose this round with Mac-10s and such. Verdant could all of a sudden make this a 6-6. And we're still just tied going into the second half. It's all in the realm of possibilities here. And with the fact that I feel like Verdant is the favorites going into it, their full buy should be a lot better than VIPERIO's are on paper. Those rounds we're getting ourselves into, but maybe chipping in with the Mac-10 would be useful. Swisher with a double trade, although both were low. Still good kills to pick up, giving them a solid chance in this round once more. DV trying to alleviate some of the pressure that's been put on his team after the double trade back. Still having to do some miraculous work. Here goes the bomb. It's managed to go down, giving VIPERIO a little bit of room and potentially a miracle that could occur. Zodi sent in with a flash. Giraffe has fallen. Both players on the brink of moving in. As it will be VIPERIO trying to get themselves 7. Half win might already be solidified. 5-second defuse, so you got yourself some time. There goes Vacancy. DV having to put up a miracle. With the time running low, he's saving his off. He's choosing against it. The round has gone to VIPERIO while starting off with basically nothing.
Terrorists win.
But some Mac-10s and Tech-9s. And Verdant that had everything they wanted to. Cannot seem to deliver. And are seeming to fall flat once more. That is crazy. Maybe VIPERIO has awoken. Maybe the project is already starting to show its signs. But you see how close these rounds have gotten. Look at how many kills Verdant still possesses. You've seen 8 rounds go by. And everyone is on an average of about 5 kills. Which means they could have technically taken like 5 rounds. But they're up for 1 so far. So everyone has gotten pretty close. It's not the way you like things to be. Dest has been able to cross. I think DV has seen him. Which is the reason why the molly will be thrown right on top of him. Now Speechless trying to walk his way in. That pressure is put on them. Actually, this thing's starting to rotate in. Already crossing back, DV. Now he's left without any control. Pretty huge situation has been created with the way Dest has kept fearing them from the window side. When will the execute be rolling by finally? It's up to Zodi. Dancers with the AK. Ugh, the lineup is not good. Gerard falls down low, but has managed to find the kill. Picks up an AK. Creates a good chance for Verdant here to go for more. Nate send in. Vacancy down. Up in middle. Will be flanked. Is the AK going to do the work? Yes, it is. It's Dest finding the kill. Opening up towards B. There's been Screamo. And with that, the side broken open. VIPERIO fighting against a wall that gets easily chipped away. Looking for 8. Why not? Why not just 8? Can do it anyway. Evie on the op. Not going to get it done. Awaken is trying to jiggle. Fall into the hands of Evie. Dest accelerating, getting the 8th on the board for VIPERIO. Already a half win. But that was for the previous round too. Now you're looking at a half win that is pretty good. And with the round loss right now, potentially still, as the buy is not going to be too good. Never mind. Not even going to buy. They're playing an eco now, or an half buy. That should allow VIPERIO to go for 9, and that is a max. You can still go for an 11-1 half if you play your cards right. That is impressive for VIPERIO to see. Something that they're going to take with them through the entirety of the series. Crazy work done so far. VIPERIO desperately trying to get their way across and in. There's the AK from Awaken getting a kill. Out in the open, VIPERIO completes the round again. 4 kills. 4 players alive. VIPERIO. Brilliant work for the red side. Attacking at full force. Working like a machine. Getting all the pieces stuck in together. So we'll have to see how much further this can be taken. Comes the fight. PV with the opener. Dest looking to accelerate in. 2 kills for him. Has taken over the site. The AKs joining in full force, but so are the M4s. Retake is up already from Verdant. Desperately trying to work their way around. 40 seconds. As that bomb has already been planted. Artin with a double on the flank. Great stuff from him. While Dest is able to open up this smoke. Providing a gap, providing a chance, but doesn't deliver the shots. Verdant is allowed to get themselves the defuse in. And a second round found for Verdant is already pretty good position taken by themselves. Nicely done. Nicely done for Verdant, but it's one of many they're going to have to take. VIPERIO so far just been stellar in taking the space that they've avoided mid various times. That's been the only side of the map where Verdant's actually taken possession. Ramp has usually been hard for them. Now trying to switch it up by DV going aggressive up ramp, but you can see what comes from it. Taking ramp as a CT might be hardest thing possible sometimes, but boosting up your player, giving them some room, and you might make it happen. VIPERIO may be happy to have a 9-3 half, but why not just make it better if it's possible? Shot from Vacancy will make it seem like there's a possibility around the corner. What can Zodi do? Can he deliver on the off? Tries to find an opener around the smoke, dodging the bullet just about. another shot that will connect. Swisher down low. Zodi with an no-scope connecting through the wall. Give them away into this round. Desperately trying to work their way across. Swisher going for a play around the smoke. Into the B side he goes. Swisher sent back in. Extinct has found that frag with the M4. All down to Zodi now. Verdant. Have they done enough? It doesn't seem like it yet. There goes the flash up onto the side. Extinct is still waiting behind the pillar. The ARP is not going to get the frag. Thought for a moment there was going to be a chance, but Artist, the axe hopper from Verdant, now swapping back to playing the rifle role. Has been swapped over with Devi, of course, to give him some more time to simply focus on IGLing rather than having to AWP as well. It's something that's really been working its wonders. Hello, welcome, Christopher Sword. Nice, you're cheering for VIPERIO. Let's see what they can do on the CT sides here. It's been a stellar game thus far here on the map of Ancient, but let's not take into account the amount of rounds those were from the pistols, so even more important to find it straight up. We'll have to see if there's any change about to come in when we're going to those next few maps, of course. Those maps Verdant might be a little more aware of playing. It seems like a one trick in the book kind of thingy here on Ancient. One trick in the book is definitely hitting your shots. It doesn't seem like both teams are doing so just now. Awaken on the side still standing tall though. Awaken gets 4 kills. Side is his. Help arrives, but no kill yet. Swisher drops Extinct down low. With 12 points of health, the Doberettas can do it in one shot. Swisher does it, but Awaken was the man you have to be fearful of. And that is exactly why. 15 kills together with Swisher. And VIPERIO that pulls a rabbit out of the hat with that round and puts themselves ahead and cooking for a victory on Ancient. That is brilliant work for VIPERIO. And something they can really be happy about. Vacancy getting naded. And Tech9 up close. Zodi taken away. Pistols from Verdant are clinching up. She's clinching for VIPERIO as they are looking to be falling flat to a bunch of pistols. Vacancy turns his back, and so Awaken will find him. That could have been an incredible find in there, but it doesn't seem to be. No chance for it. The advantage that VIPERIO still possesses is huge. Will they use it to their advantage in order to win this round, though? VIPERIO is definitely desperately trying to hold on to the execute. Chugged at them. Screamo. And B9 close, trying to get help from Awaken. And that certainly happened. That's your M4 taken away. Devi might try and alleviate some of the pressure by picking up the M4, giving him a chance, but apparently not want to do it. I think he also wants to try and bait him out into thinking that weapon is still there and not picked up. Realizing it now that the M4 would have been right there for him. But the round will go to VIPERIO nevertheless. They're going to be up to 11 now. With 2 more, this game could be done. So I feel like we are going to start getting ourselves into a little bit of dangerous waters at the moment. Whereas if you are a Verdant fan, you're going to start feeling a little sweaty. At least about this first. It's obviously the map from VIPERIO, so chances to come back. But given the fact that it's Inferno and Dust, maps that a lot of teams just know how to play correctly. Maybe VIPERIO has found a recipe to play around the Verdant site. Who double killed out. Traded by Swisher. Make him have an opportunity. A dear chance to do it. Swisher. Choked in behind. Extinct is Walking his way up pretty close. A double stack towards the cave. It's been coming out. And here they come, walking up. The side's been taken for Verdant. The bomb plant will look to come out. DV. Ooh, blown away by Awaken. Entry found. DV falling. Extinct up close rem. Getting ready, but the MP9 won't seem to collect. It's all down to Awaken. It's going forward into the fight. Readied up to cue him down. That's a kill found from Artist. Extinct around the corner. Extinct ready. The kill. That doesn't come out. Awaken doesn't find the miracle clutch again. And so Verdant's been allowed to stand tall a little bit longer. VIPERIO not yet shaken. It could be something similar quite soon. Screamo getting flashed. Kill from Awaken gets found on the AWP. And that is an incredible entry from the youngster AWPer, trying to go for another one. Shot won't connect. And he doesn't have any armor to work with either, so chances of him doing more are slimming down drastically. This is waiting though. This is a good opportunity for Des to step up. Up close, Deagle won't seem to connect. The AK gets found by Screamo. It's going to be pushed by Giraffe, but gets himself a frag. Now boosted up. Oh, chances to do more. But both players missing. Vacancy in the end. Happy to be alive and standing on 45, because he should have been a dead man walking there all day long. So with 2 versus 2, we'll be left to save the AWP and the AWP and the FAMAS. We're going to be put up to the next round. That is where we're once more going to start seeing a little bit of a change potentially for either team going out. Not a full buy for VIPERIO at least. Like just an eco, but maybe a stack somewhere trying to force the issue. Definitely a round that you're not going to be just fading away from Verdant. No rounds will be safe, quote unquote.
Terrorists win.
And so 11 to 5 is still something to work with here for Verdant. It's not going to be easy for them to collect this whatsoever. They know it themselves, but doesn't mean it's completely out of reach. Up here from Awaken has a chance to shut him down. Extinct's been seen. There's the kill. That is a brilliant opener. Awaken with the entry. Verdant trying to lurk in the shadows, but Awaken stands tall. The USP doing some chip, giving the FAMAS a chance potentially, or some USPs to grain up some kills left, right, and center. Zodi up close, pushing the nade for now. Damage done on Giraffe. Left down low. A dink is all that's needed, but Swisher goes in for a play. They're both running A. It's right into the hands of Swisher, and he lines him up like it's nothing. They had the B side for free, but they were going A, despite it being completely open. Left me and probably everybody watching speechless. But VIPERIO takes it all day long. VIPERIO fans happy as they're 1 round away from taking the first map here of this best of 3 in a quick fashion, right? It's only been 30 minutes approximately for this first game. Means to be on schedule. As there is some change to happen. Swisher trying desperately to mow him down. A little bit of a smoke as well. Extinct will try and walk through. Nope, never mind. Cancelled just in time. There goes the smoke. It's up on the window side. Tech 9 sneaked across. I don't know if Zodi has seen him. Zodi is the only one protecting B right now. So Verdant walks up and challenges him. It's on the load. Single-handedly having to shut them down going B. Can Zodi deliver? Bullets are running low. And Peter Fitty gets it done either way. Bomb still planted. Awaken and Switcher up for a clutch. Both going from cave, but one having an op. It's not an ideal weapon for the job, that's for sure. Switcher spotting one short. Kill gets found. Now to the side, a swing, but DV waiting. Awaiting his chance and strikes with the Tech 9. And there goes your op. Op is not the weapon for that retake. He realized it. And couldn't go out first either. That one might have been helping. Ultimately, it doesn't seem to do so, and VIPERIO loses a crucial round. It could have been the blowout straight up. Now forced to play pistol armor again. Potentially start making this game harder than it could and should have been. Zodi, fast play with a 5-7. These pistols, man, are so good. 3 kills straight up. 5-7 is a broken pistol, guys. That's all I'm saying. The fact you can run one-tap someone, just like Zodi did there. Kills out of nowhere happening. 20 bullets in the mag. It's a very powerful pistol to have. And VIPERIO shows why. 2 more kills. And then they were into the monies, at least. In terms of finding yourself a map win against VIPERIO, that will do good to your round balance potentially as well, which might be important later on. But in general, picking up a win against VIPERIO, which is still in the realm of possibilities to easily happen after you're up 13-6, then it would be an incredible position for VIPERIO to find themselves into, because not every team is going to win against Verdant. Many will lose. You're the one that has already taken them away. The head-to-head had been won. The top contenders to win it. Shakening against a team which lost 2-0 against Sinners Academy yesterday. It is quite surprising to think about. But will VIPERIO get themselves this final round on the board, and how will the next few maps go? Those are questions still left unanswered. Tapping the bomb once. Vacancy. Doesn't dare spring yet. Now he will. They know he's in donut. No one has a kit, so a 10-second defuse will be happening. The taps on the defuser don't seem to come in. Trying to body block. Body blocking doesn't work. The knife gets thrown out. And no time was left initially. No chance to get that kill. But Awaken got scared after his teammate died and fell down, giving Verdant another round on the board, and VIPERIO back to just an eco. The incredible scoreline it could have been with 13-6 has now obviously been slimmed down a little, and it might continue to do so if VIPERIO keeps on losing round after round. Verdant fighting back. For how long? Verdant waiting to try and make their way into B, or at least Artist trying to clear the side clear soon. Ooh, faced with danger. Alleviating that smoke. Artist thinks he's found the timing of a lifetime. There's 4 players in long. 1 waiting in the window side still. Although the Glocks and such are doing good damage. Okay. It was looking much worse than it originally was. And of course, VIPERIO is calling in a timeout here. That's somewhat the only thing that they can do. They gotta find a way to break Verdant once in order to claim the victory of the first map. If they do, Inferno coming next will be, for all the marbles, for VIPERIO, just a map that they can still be just a little bit lesser fresh on and go towards that Dust 2 as a decider. I mean, it's still just thinking ahead a lot of times, but looking at the fact that you can simply throw a map to still potentially win is a pretty great thought for VIPERIO to have. Just having that sort of wild card to move around. DV going aggressive with the AWP. He tries to entry, one is waiting. Gave the swing, Zodi sent back in straight up, Screw from long. Still be trying his utmost to stay alive. He will most certainly try. Bubble P coming out will be enough to take him down. There goes Awaken as well. We'll try to chip in. No cigar. VIPERIO left to save again. As Verdant, the setups that they're chugging in to get their way into the side have been pretty okay. I feel like it's been pretty great so far. Just different type of executes at times. The acceleration into B just out of nowhere. Shifting all the way up. It just switches up of plays. VIPERIO have to think about everything. And as soon as they think they're a little bit too lazy on the angles, they're going to start peeking in. Going to start overthinking. And in this situation, overthinking would have been a great sign. Because it would have actually provided you with a round. Now, it doesn't. You're falling flat again. What I mean with this is, you look at that B contact play. Usually you don't see that often. But for most of the teams and for most of the players, checking the ramp every now and then is great. Usually you don't need to check the ramp because you will hear steps anyway. Now checking it would have been making a whole lot of sense, and you would have spotted them all out walking. Long player thinking he was playing smart, but just thinking ahead. 2 or 3 snaps is all that was necessary to get that one into a better spot. Now VIPERIO possibly sent to 12-11 or 12-10, I mean, before a buy comes out. And although the beginning and the mid part were good from VIPERIO, you can start seeing that Verdant getting more and more aware of how to play around this. They've actually managed to catch up quite a bit. There's your round. VIPERIO takes it again. And with the round win coming through, they're now 2 away from taking the victory straight out of the hands of VIPERIO, putting them into an uncomfortable spot going forward. Where will the reaction come out? Is it this round that VIPERIO is going to get? How aware are they of the different sort of setup Verdant's going to pull out this time? A little boost in the box. That is a change. No one playing long this time for VIPERIO. They're going to cross to it. Flash to set up Screamo to at least get back that control. They initially thought it was going to be like a cave exec or something. Now mid left open. Double peek from the garage side. Double peek from Red Room. It works. You know, there might be a B side that's lesser challenged, that lesser garden. That's the reality. So you gotta be careful of this execute for Verdant being chugged in. Screamo. Step up all by himself on the side. This will help from long. They're trying to keep possession. Screamo still standing, but the up from DV doing the work. 2 kills already from the Frenchman. He goes for a third as well. Just hold the angle because they will walk straight in. VIPERIO is left scrambling. No chance by the looks of things. And with that, round 11 put up on the board for the VIPERIO, or the Verdant side. Something they can be pretty happy about.
Terrorists win.
Here goes the round in the hands of VIPERIO. Managed to take it. Now VIPERIO on the MP9s. That will be the weapons you are looking at for the most part now to do it. In full share on Destin Swisher, but already in prime positions. Usually Zodi has been the rotator. Screamo has been your B anchor, and Awaken has always been the one going for the pressure. Where's the B side? 3 SMGs playing on B. All of them going down onto the ramp. Attack from the off to begin with. Zodi just chipped down to 70. Zodi Hop has found the success. That's waiting close by in middle. Slowly but surely, it will start to be a chance to play around and play this one down. "50 seconds, Screamo. Great Molotov. Incredible work. Here goes Screamo once more. It's a singular for the MP9. Rotating back in. Back around this desk. He's fallen away to the molly of vacancy. Make it to Verdant. He's going to claim the overtime. They complete the comeback, which is absolutely insane. VIPERIO going in for a tactical timeout. Pop, their coach, needs to start feeding into it a little bit. The timeout well and truly used because things just ain't going well. They threw it back all the way to now be in overtime. That means you're just not going to let it at your foot of the gas whatsoever. Here we go. Here we go. First round of the overtime. First round of the overtime. DV. Again. For an entry of a lifetime. Make it a second. Verdant Really trying to make it work, and instantly they've taken both mid and B. How do you recover from this mentally if you're a VIPERIO? There's gonna be a map, maybe even a night of sleep needed to overthink what just happened. It is out in the open, but nothing to be done. The retake from VIPERIO. It's up. And again, you've given the chance. You've been given an opportunity. But DV tries to strip it away from you again. Bomb's getting defused. Swisher goes for the stick. Doesn't get it done now. But there is time after the swing on DV to get the defuse out. VIPERIO is still alive after what looked like an impossible round. Verdant managed to take himself another beat. So we're going for an A exec here by the looks of things. Verdant trying to swap it around a little. Of course, you're going to be spotting everything out, right? The flash, the shadows, giving Awaken a chance on the ARP. VIPERIO, how is this happening? We're actually managing to get it done for some reason. DV doesn't manage to get it done with the ARP just yet. He's remaining open just to give him some vision to fall back. But the double kill already to begin with is something VIPERIO is going to be needed to step up. They needed this. And they're doing it once more. A 5 versus 2. They're Awaken. Tapped away. Vacancy. Lovely shot. But the M4 still waiting in the shadows. Swisher doing the work once more. Picked it up 14. A 2-round advantage for VIPERIO out of nowhere. Now I have to see what VIPERIO is up to. Find a round and a half. Swisher. One trade coming out. A dink from Dest, making it more. The CTs are doing so good right now. How is VIPERIO turning this around from being a miracle to actually making a round worthwhile? A half worthwhile. Single around the way on the T side, but it looks of things if they pick up this one. DV might still make it happen though. Can pull it around. Can get it done. Awaken is shutting them down. DV has fallen. And the round has been solidified. VIPERIO puts themselves up. for match point right now. VIPERIO could be taking 16 here. But of course, Verdant has something to offer as well. Mid-Hail Mary play doesn't always work. And here, we see the openers working its wonders. Again, vacancy with the trade. CT sides here in overtime are everything. And Verdant shows it. Verdant has found 13. And are 2 away now from equalizing again, making us go for another overtime. How crazy would it be? Mid-exec, VIPERIO taking it slow. If the molly gets thrown there on Cubby, 2 men are standing extinct, and Artist are jerked down low themselves, having to be taken away. Swisher with an opener. Do you know there's a second? Do you read that? Extinct. Now lining him up. Not a dink on top of him. Known to be the second waiting there. The CT shut them down. A little bit of a switch up of play. Playing 2 in the Cubby side. No molly this time for VIPERIO to clear it. And so, a danger as it was. Weren't able to get it done. Screamo. Taking vacancy away. Go for more. A ding could be found. That's going to be happening. Looking for a plant swisher. Can he get it done? Looking forward here. Now going for the plant. Could bring you around. Screamo has time to get it done. Needing for the kill. The back of the side. DV with the arm. He's going to try to swing. DV almost falling. Screamo can get it done. Screamo will finish it. VIPERIO. I don't know what just happened, but they're the ones still taking it. After dropping from so far ahead to be down into overtime, they convert the victory. A lot of things to think about, so we'll set it into a break quickly. When we return, it will be Inferno. The map pick
Live
for...
again. Game is going to be starting.
Going to be having ourselves some fun here around the corner. Verdant on their own map pick now on this T side, trying to claim themselves a little bit of a comeback, a reverse sweep potentially. That's still up in the air. But can VIPERIO hold on to the Verdant side? Pistol does look promising. Zodi doesn't get himself overrun. 2 in church waiting while vacancy has already fallen. Entry from the USP's been taken. Make it a second. Artist sent to Sky. A third one to follow. DV up close, waiting in the pits, lurking in the shadows, but will be falling away. VIPERIO getting the round to their name. A brilliant round to be found. And an incredible start as it should. Side of VIPERIO. CT start. Exactly what they were looking for. Exactly what was necessary for them to find. If you can begin the way you're doing at the moment. Begin with a good showing from the get-go. A few rounds in a row. There is a 2-0 in the workings, potentially. That's one clear thing we might be overlooking a little bit here. I think we're all expecting a Verdant reverse sweep here. At least on this map, a little bit of a good showing. But if VIPERIO starts off the way they did on the previous map and doesn't choke on closing, is the T side still in play, to which Ancient was absolutely insane. Who knows what's doable? Who knows what's able to be found? There goes Screamo, falls away to the hands of DB. Watching across. Tag down low. 38 points of health still remains. With the MP9 trying to clear Extinct in the corner. Cubby won't be cleared. Extinct going for it. Into a fight. Zodi. Oh, lines him up. Oh no. One was checking CT, was standing in front of the guy on site. That is brutal. But VIPERIO gets away with it. They're now up 2-0. Of course, a bye will come out for Verdant. This is the breakthrough point for VIPERIO to really loosen themselves from their opposition. Or for Verdant to start making an appearance in terms of a comeback. Anything to really go for at this point. Play downwards. Trying to go down Banana with the MP9s. Double kill taken. Verdant instantly send away. Beautiful openers from VIPERIO. And with that, as I said, double man advantage to work with instantly. A grip on this game is pretty significant. And a third one as well. The M4s are doing the work. Maybe a flawless round on the hands of VIPERIO coming. What a tournament. What a game this has been. To which VIPERIO is left completely a lackluster performance so far. Don't seem to be stopped anytime soon, to be honest. That might be a big problem going forward. Also thinking about how the T side has sometimes been, not only in this matchup as of a whole, but I think T side in general on Nuke is sometimes going to be very easy to be taken. And there we have it. Dest lurking him down, getting the frag, and up they go. On they go. 3-0 start provided. Counter-Strike Source again. I haven't played. Still want to be checking out if you're interested in seeing the legacy of CS in general. Giraffe drops one with the Tech 9. Trying to go for more, but doesn't get it done just yet. The acceleration somewhere. Now looks to be the A side getting challenged. Awaken up close. Giraffe finds the frag with the Tech 9. With that, a triple lined up for Verdant, managing to get and take control over the site. As they're looking to complete the post plant. 4 up. Dest. Beautiful the way he finds Giraffe. 2 versus 2 with 10 seconds left approximately, or 20 seconds. It's going to be the retake still up. Dest has to go for this defuse in time. While Vacancy is trying to play around the smoke. Getting close up there. Fight through the smoke. A tap is all he needs to find, and he does exactly that. The time is running low. I think Dest has gotten it. The Swedish prodigy does it for VIPERIO. In the bare seconds, it's a defuse happening. And that is a brilliant round for VIPERIO to get on the board. That is a round to which originally you were going to have it easily to your name. Eventually, starting to look at a little bit of a dire situation, which was becoming a little tough one up in the end, but now we're starting to get ourselves back underway completely. Into advantage, we look to go. Awaken. Flashed back, falling away. Awaken jumping across, but taken by Extinct. That is an opening kill. Well worth finding. A kill from Giraffe. Screamo will fall. Verdant is allowed to get control over the A side. Truly.
Bomb has been planted.
Good start that's been taken.
Terrorists win.
With that 4-1 position on the board for VIPERIO, a tactical timeout is easily called, trying to figure out how to abuse this side again, the way they've done on the map of Ancient. Successful in many of the occasions. Here goes the opening fight. Extinct will try. Awaken has let him cross. Oh my goodness, this is huge. The bomb is not aware. Artist finds himself falling. Make it a second. VIPERIO had just pistols to work with. But a gap from Awaken abused and used to immerse. And this round does look very much like a victory chance for VIPERIO now all of a sudden. To ensure Dest, the 5-7 up close, can find a ding. Dest will help. 5-7 accelerating. Twisted need to reload, but the AK is still up. Dest can still make this happen. Up from DB is not going to do anything. And so the shutdown after you thought it was going to be somewhat of an easy round found. Doesn't seem to be. What a brilliant finding this one has been. With that, just in general, a very promising position has been provided and taken care of. Extinct. 1 kill to his name. Taken away straight after. Should not get you too far. Trying to run their way through Screamo. Nice to get that kill on Artist. Still a player waiting behind the smoke. Aggression towards A. Verdant really trying to play the faking game here. But Screamo, man. What a pillar. Rotation called upon. Jervov falling. Dest on the site. VIPERIO hits every shot. It all worked for them. And Verdant doesn't seem to get anything going for themselves at the moment. Really dangerous to look at even. Just by how insane things have been. And it does look as if not too much to offer going forward here. Ten seconds left. DV must be overrun. Here comes the nade. He will find it right on top of him. And so VIPERIO allowed to go for a little more. 6-1 up they found themselves into. Promising position if you ask me. And now 6-1 is found for VIPERIO. Will there be one like this? Or is it all going to fall apart? There goes Awaken out with the op kill. Opening frag managed to be found. Sting down low, taken by the M4. A second one that will be found with it. DV all of a sudden remains, but nothing to do, nothing to go for. VIPERIO is on another level at the moment. With this round already being an advantageous position for VIPERIO. Can they continue? Doesn't seem like it. Extinct has other plans and instantly seems to open up. Swiftly finding a double entry for Verdant. Will Awaken on the op. It's always going to be a breeze to watch. Great shot found. Vacancy dropping. Without anything to react to. Hear the plant happening, well and truly. Chance for a round just like that. Around the corner fight. Ultimately found. Verdant will be blowing up the bomb. The next round we're going to. Won't be important nevertheless. chance to continuously win, or for Verdant to initiate that comeback, because taking 2 in a row is usually the hardest part of things. 1 is fine. That second is where things could get interesting. Artist. Creating space. Soon faced with Awaken around the corner. The AWP is lining up for good. The AWP is lining up to take him down. That's a shot an Artist found. 1-for-1 trade. Awaken shuts him down with 2. Brilliant work. Going the way. VIPERIO here. Gonna try to make it happen. Trying to move their way around. Giraffe to the edge. Moving his way through, getting ready. Queued very well up in the air, but Screamo. Well done, mate. Good kill on Giraffe. Evie. What can the Frenchman do? And there are lots of cracks here for sure. Cannot deliver the way he liked to do. And with that, the round is getting taken away. It's up to them and them alone. Try and find this one back. Very much an A2 scoreline is what VIPERIO had hoped to get. Hoped to find. And now that they are on that mark, they're obviously trying to go for a little bit more. Again, those 2 rounds in a row were a necessity for Verdant. The fact that they don't get it instantly puts them back on this round, where it's questionable whether or not they can even sustain if they lose this. Right, double digits potentially on the board for VIPERIO, just looking at the economy-wise. Giraffe that walks right into the stack of apartments. Half almost getting taken away, but Swisher there to help. Entry found for the CT side. Extinct having an opportunity, but Zodi, the IGL stepping up as a fragger in this round, gets VIPERIO in such a comfortable spot. Has the project finally been put to work? Was it just 1 round and 1 map against Godsend that had to wake him up a little? I had to get them into that beloved headspace. How will it be? And what will it be like? Here we see the execute potentially start rolling by. Swisher 1-for-1 trade coming out for him. And with VIPERIO looking as good as they've been. Vacancy won't be the one to do this, I believe. He has a smoke, but easily getting chipped. They know it's inside of the smoke. Now trying to walk through the edge. There's the kill. With one of his final bullets, that's find it. VIPERIO goes up to 9. The buy is still better than I expected from Verdant, but not everybody on AKs. Not everybody on full util. On a map that is so util heavy, that's so taking space with that utility heavy. Something you're going to have to be just a little bit concerned about as a Verdant fan. Not been a good sign for them whatsoever. VIPERIO, as the red and the green colors are like screaming colors against each other, right? It's not... It's like somewhat of complete opposites at times, people say. That's what makes it such a nice combination sometimes with it too, but... Right, here, the fight, the brawl between the colors. Really looking like a good one for VIPERIO. The red really driving through, showing up. Can they find themselves more? At least it's Verdant trying. Here comes Extinct out with a kill. Doesn't happen. One goes down on the back of the side. Dest still up for this retake as well from short. Has util. Potentially flush out the player in pit. Or chug it on the side and make it a little easier in that regard. Various opportunities to abuse this. No pit molly. Zodi getting taken away. Might leave DV to swing on the site already. DV completing the tag. It's Verdant leading into that second half with at least a little bit of momentum. But it's all been incredibly one-sided thus far. With the way VIPERIO has played their way around. Screamo 17-7. Has played an incredible game for his team. Can VIPERIO convert the pistol and the follow-ups in order to complete the 2-0 in this series and make us be done for this day of Counter-Strike? Or does VIPERIO go for a reverse, or Verdant still go for a reverse sweep? Although, pretty long time for that is something we can start talking about. Triple push out into second mid. The fight from the T's is not good. They're trying to avoid them, but avoiding only evades into kills to your team. Only evades to deaths for your side and kills for the opponency. That was not a good play for VIPERIO whatsoever. Getting peeked there, you need to change your plan. You need to change your ID. What they did instead was, it felt like they had to do something. They felt like they had to go for it. Well, that was totally not right. Wasn't even close to the right thing to do. And now they're starting to feel the problems potentially starting to arrange. Will there be a play coming out? An entry from DV at least. 1 kill found, 3 kills found, and a round for Verdant. Well done. Great job. Find my notes written down about this particular game a little bit. I seem to find them some interesting insights, but for now, let's just look at this round in particular, round 15. VIPERIO having the AKs out, the MP9 overrunning them, Stadium having a chance, but Dest, see you later. That's your side broken open, a chance to reset them at all costs. Still, not so much. Not the play necessarily hoping for. Keeps their way around. Screamo. The nade is good. Vacancy down low. Might set up Screamy for success. Screamo doesn't do so though. Falling away straight up. With an Awaken is up for a clutch. Usually the one with the AWP now. Not do it with the AK either. The bomb going down. It should be a retake that Verdant picks up. It is a retake that Verdant picks up. It's really well played. Great round pickup. VIPERIO rocking the Tech 9s. Moving away across and into the B side. They will dare to attempt. Dest pulling his way in. Back 10 with the dink. The kill that could be found. Dest managed to pick it up. Staying in the center sky. Artist on the side getting overrun. The Glocks and the Mech 10s are doing the work. Managing to find M4s in the process. Getting VIPERIO aside. And control to their name. This would be brilliant work. But can it be done? A DV trying to go close. Wins the fight with the AWP again. Work done for Verdant, you would say. They've completed a retake. They're going to continue to go for the next round with it as well. By no means an easy affair, this one, but Verdant is definitely making it a little bit closer, ever so slightly. It does seem to help how things have gone so far. Chugged in. VIPERIO runs their way into B. One still up close and Extinct. Smoke fades. Soon gonna find him. No kill just yet. Extinct doesn't want to move his way across. Now he is. With that falling away. Mistakenly. Running back across and into the side. Does VIPERIO have anything to offer? Swisher. Good chance to mow him down. A 1-for-1 trade is all that was remaining. To get across and into the side. VIPERIO has successfully been able to do so. It's their way across and in. The side they go. No retake achieved though. VIPERIO will have another round to their name without having to do too much. That is a brilliant one to pick up, if you ask me.
Terrorists win.
Incredibly necessary one as well. Here comes the fight. Screamo doesn't manage to get it. Instantly, of course, round 18 starting off with a breeze as fight from Verdant is about to be broken if they're not careful enough. VIPERIO has been playing a very nice style around this banana. Not instantly pushing through these smokes, but trying to use them to their advantage, with Verdant obviously trying to do so too. They've usually been caught off guard by trying it. But then actually finding himself some success through it. There we have it. Again, Extinct tries it. VIPERIO is waiting behind it, sends them back in. Brilliant way to begin. Fight coming through. Artist. Back to try and stay alive. Swisher. About to get that kill on vacancy. Artist up close though. A great fight from Dest. And so the side taken under control. VIPERIO again. Gonna get themselves the bomb plant. With Verdant desperately trying to get their way back in, chip into the action. The thing that might be better for them to do is to save and go for the next. But are they? Once again moving in, Swisher to the back of the site. I thought it was going to be done, but it is done. But to the other way, Verdant completes the retake. Thinking they were going up for a save, but getting a double out of nowhere. I didn't even see that one coming, to be honest. Looking away, thinking it was a done deal. But look at the acceleration after. Look at that play. It's fully taken. Verdant Just 5 rounds away now from doing it. Against the full buy from VIPERIO that's still up. Can they win this one? To put themselves a step forward. They're still going to have a lot of things to do. It's not going to be an easy run for them whatsoever. I'm starting to get just a little bit panicky as well. Ooh, there's the flash. Artist. Will be the one getting sent away. Comes the push outside, going through from apartments. Evie, originally still standing, now Artist the one alone on the side himself, getting overrun, overstepped, dest. For one traded. Finish wonders, moving their way across. And they will definitely make it happen. Awaken as the sole survivor. But once he's fallen, Verdant is all of a sudden in the driving seat. This is them fighting back from what looked like an impossible affair. Now potentially being one taken. And fully found themselves possession of a savior. For the side from VIPERIO that could come out. I feel like they're still going to buy. Just calling in a timeout just to figure things out. Definitely not the best of positions to be into after. Instinct to find those openers. Brilliant work. He's found space across into the side. Zodi left down low. Okay, has managed to find it across into the side. Screamo doing work. Zodi with the plant, eventually converting it. We're still switched here from apartments. That could be a miracle that could unfold, but maybe even a turnaround from VIPERIO. I didn't have that on my bingo card. But VIPERIO was desperately trying. Moves their way across and in. There goes Swish here out with the fight. Extinct has been taken away. And with that, 11 is found for VIPERIO. And the buy will be hideous from Verdant going forward. For us to continue into the next round here. Next round of play, VIPERIO find their utmost to be standing here. Sun in. The play around 9 to 11. The buy's not good for Verdant. Having an AWP in play is one thing. Having more in terms of a round win is the next. No AWP kill coming out Absolutely nothing. And nothing left. Every piece is getting pulled apart. Stepped on a few times. It is unbelievable. VIPERIO is too good at the moment. And Verdant doesn't seem ready. Verdant doesn't seem capable of standing tall up against them. VIPERIO is going to win it. 12 is pulled up on the board. And so, one more to go for VIPERIO to win Inferno. On and in. Through apartments. Against the buy from Verdant. That is not so great, of course, once more. It's a slow-paced game. A slow-paced round through apps. Something that Verdant isn't watching whatsoever. Is this the end? There we go, from apps. A fight from VIPERIO. He's been taken. The rough up close, getting taken by Streamo. It's been insane. The AWP looking back. Gets awakened up for a frag. DV gets grenade blown on top. Was boosted and nicely settled to shut down the round, but now it's all down to Extinct. Against 2 from VIPERIO. They've been monstrous so far this series. Twitcher hasn't seen Extinct, but Awaken has. The AWP will collect, and VIPERIO is shaking up the competition with this victory. No one thought they were going to be able to do it. I felt like it was going to be an easy 2-0 from the start from Verdant. That was my prediction going to be. But VIPERIO proved me wrong. And I'm going to be looking this team because I feel like it has a lot of potential and a lot of good names that you feel like can be that wildcard effect to it. Can have that wildcard effect to it. So I'm super excited to see what will be going forward. For now, the day of Counter-Strike is going to end. We've seen a victory coming out with a 2-0 from Kai team. And now also the side from VIPERIO taking a 2-0 against Verdant. 2 big upsets, if you ask me. But that's what makes this competition even better. I hope you're tuning in next time, though, at the Exort Series 1. Because it's been an absolute amazing journey so far. Who will be the team taking home the $10,000 in prize money? Of course, it's split across the various teams that are competing. But $10,000 in total on the line. A lot of fun to be cooking for us. So let's tune in tomorrow once more. Make sure to drop that follow if you haven't already on the Exort_EN channel.